Hey guys, so I was just watching a YouTube video of Markiplier's, and he was talking about how he had reached 3 million subscribers, and naturally, as someone would do when they reach that amount of subscribers, he did a sort of a speech or a rant, if you will, about how amazing that is, how strong his followers are as a community, that kind of thing. And it got me thinking that, I've always considered my channel to be a gaming sort of channel. Well, not necessarily always, but since I played the first game on it, or whatever, or really seeing the first time I saw, PewDiePie or someone like that play games with face cam and stuff like that, and become something big, I always kind of wanted to aspire to that. Not sure if that's the right word, but you know what I mean. And I don't think anyone really plans for these things. They don't really plan, they just put up videos, and, it's like PewDiePie or Markiplier, they were talking about how they started out small, and, one day it just escalated, and they went from having 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers to, as Markiplier has, 3 million. And I was thinking to myself that if they get people saying, because they do, I mean, if you look through their comments or whatever, or they'll be talking about it on one of their videos, you'll have people saying, you always make me smile, you brighten up my day, that kind of thing. And I've not actually seen a comment of it, but Markiplier in his 3 million subscribers video was saying about how people tell him that they've changed his life and things like that, changed their lives, and things like that. And I think that if I ever managed to sort of grow the channel, which at the moment is not looking very likely, seeing as, I've literally only got a basic recording set up. I've got this shitty little camera that I'm recording on right now. I've not even got a mic. I've not even got a separate mic. I've not even got the technology to record straight through the computer. I have to literally just point the camera at the screen, which is very awkward for sitting at the computer at the same time, that kind of thing. Which, that is, I think, one of the reasons why I don't have that many subscribers, that many views. That and the fact that I'm really not that funny or that great or whatever. But I think if I did ever reach that point that I had, people turning on the computer every day to watch my videos, or, that kind of thing, if I had lots of subscribers and lots of, people watching, I think I would use the channel as a main thing to kind of encourage people to be the best they can, really. I mean, that sounds a little cliche or a little sort of, oh yeah, that's fucking cheesy or something, but I mean, me being one who is, I guess I've not really thought of it until now, but I guess I am getting out of the pit of depression, I am slowly getting there. I would, stand by people and tell them, even if you are, you're having a hard time, you're suffering from, depression, anxiety, mental disorders, or mental disorders caused by having a physical disorder, that kind of thing, if your life's shit, that kind of thing. I would be there and, talk about how you can get over these things, and I think it might even be helpful for them to have someone kind of who's going through the same things, and to be able to say that everyone has good days and bad days. And I'll admit that even though I do think that I'm getting a lot better than I was, I do still have down moments, and I do still have sometimes suicidal moments, that kind of thing. It's not all happiness and fucking butterflies and all that shit, rainbows. I do have incredibly down moments, but the key is not to let that bring you down, not to let that set you back, because everyone has them. It's not a sign of going backwards, it's just something that happens. And every time that I've had a down day, the next day I've always picked myself up from that and gotten over it and kept on going. And I said this one time to a friend of mine, and I guess as I'm getting better, I realize the importance of it. Basically, I guess I don't really sort of, trying to think of the word here, just bear with me. I don't really classify myself as suicidal, but for someone who has had suicidal thoughts before, I think every birthday or every day even is sort of a milestone, a small milestone. Because you think to yourself, well, if I had gone through with it that one time, I wouldn't have made it here, and I wouldn't have met this person, I wouldn't have done this, I wouldn't have had this day, I wouldn't have been to this place with this person, and so on. And I think that, as I say, if I did have a big channel, lots of followers, I think it would be very important to do that kind of thing, to encourage the fact that there is a massive future ahead of people. And even though I don't see it right now, I like to think that there could be a massive future ahead of me, which I think is an important thing to remember. I'm not going to say that there is a massive future ahead of you, because I can't guarantee that. But there could be a massive future ahead of you if you just keep going. Just keep persevering and not letting people get you down. Or if you do end up, if you do trip up, if you do end up having a bad day, having a depressed day, just curling up in a corner and crying or whatever, you get back up. You keep getting back up, and you don't let them keep you down. Even if you let them get you down, you don't let them keep you down. You get up again, and you rise above it, and if you keep doing that, you can go to very high places. You can get anywhere, really. So, I guess that's what I'm doing now. Say if I had a big channel or whatever, the only problem is I'm saying these things and 33 people will be hearing them at least. That's how many subscribers I've got. I'll probably share it on Facebook as well, so you guys, my awesome friends on Facebook, can hear this as well. But yeah, if I had a massive channel, I would do things like this more often, with the interest of reaching out to lots and lots of people, not just the people around me, people near me. but seeing as I'm kind of in that position already, I might as well, keep going on about it. Don't let them keep you down. Keep getting back up, and remember that there is the opportunity to build up your life, starting small and going up. You may have started here and gone down, and you may be here now, but you can go back up. If you keep persevering and you keep on fighting, you can get back up and you can reach these places that you never thought you would reach. It's just a question of having that determination. So, for all you guys out there suffering from depression or anxiety, paranoia, schizophrenia, I don't know, freaking diabetes, cancer, heart disease, whatever, if it's bringing you down, and if it's other people are not helping, if you've got other stuff in your life, you've got bullies, you've got people yelling at you, you've got things that just bring your life down, always remember that you have the opportunity to keep getting back up, to rise up and do the things that you've always wanted to do. That's the most important thing. So keep fighting, keep rising up against it, and be that awesome person that I know everyone can be. Everyone has the opportunity to be that awesome person. And that's it, pretty much. Keep fighting, keep persevering, and be that person.